All right, hello again, everybody. Sir Adrian here, back with the German Empire's Turn, our current game of Global War 1914, titled Operation Caporetto, where we are now in the spring of 1913. So, a couple quick housekeeping items. One of the, well, here, before we get to the random events, I forgot, because it's some of these things are easy enough to forget, but I definitely got to try to remember them. But Morocco, I should have been rolling a recruitment roll for that. I did in the spring 1912, but I didn't in the summer or the fall winter. And I got to do one this turn at the end of the turn, but I should have two that I have to roll for those two turns that I missed. So we'll go ahead and roll those. So two to one. Okay, so six and a nine, so missed. Uh, so that's housekeeping done for that. Then the random events. So we got British-Italian rivalry. So the British opted to go for the second one, so challenge Italy. So there's an attacking neutral infantry representing Senussi rebels that the British placed in Cyrenaica, and the Italians placed an attacking neutral militia in western Egypt. So if either succeeds, that territory becomes a strict neutral, and the Central Powers add +1 to their die roll when they roll for Italian entry. Which I'm not actually sure for this one when the British would opt to do this one. Like what the reasoning behind choosing that would be, I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, so we'll do this battle first. So they have, there's neutral infantry in Cyrenaica attacking at a 1 because it's in desert terrain. That's a miss. Oh, and they're actually, so good thing that is a miss. So there should have been an artillery actually doing a first strike at a 4. Okay, and that got a hit. So if that unit would have got a hit, it wouldn't have actually got a hit because it was eliminated, but it didn't, so we don't have to worry about that. So that's resolved and done. Nothing changes there. And then in Western Egypt, so the militia is attacking at a 1, miss. Then there's a defending colonial at a 2. Wow. Huh. Not expect that. So that battle's over. So that's resolved. And then the other random event, excuse me, was Operation Plan. So German influence spreads into the Caribbean. So Cuba aligns to Germany, and they place one cruiser raider in port, which that's something I'm wondering about. I don't know because technically, if this stayed here in port or off the coast of the U.S., I believe it's off the coast. Yeah, Central Powers have warship adjacent to any North, South, or Central American land zone at the end of their turn. It makes the U.S. go up by +1 APP. I don't really know in the prequel how that works. Like, I'd imagine it wouldn't because I can't move this technically right now because we can't move any of our ships aside from the Ottomans who are at war, but none of the other major powers. So I would say that's an exception to that because otherwise that wouldn't make much sense, and it would say something like you can, or it should anyways, in the random event you can opt to move it out of port and away if you want, even if it was just, let's say, like, you know, out to sea zone like A38 or something like that, and then no further. So it's not adjacent to any North, South, or Central American territories, thus leading to that +1. Because otherwise, that doesn't make any sense. So we'll assume it doesn't do that, but that might be something worth asking about and clarifying. But anyways, yeah, Cuba aligned to us, so that's good. And I think, so we'll put that there. So yeah, so they are aligned. So that would be uh, German militia, but again, we don't collect any money from that and can't do nothing with that unit um, until we go to war, I guess. So they are aligned, but yeah, I don't think we could do anything. At least I'm pretty sure that's how that works because I haven't been getting any money for them, so I think it's just recruitment role. But even that kind of confuses me. But anyway, otherwise, oh, keep keep deleting the dice. I'm not sure if I did it, but I'll just keep some to the side. um, sorry, lost my train of thought. Yeah, so then I have to roll for the Dominican Republic, and are we missing Haiti? Oh, we are missing. Oh no, is Haiti a strict neutral? Huh, no, we are missing Haiti. Uh, unless, yeah, there's the Dominican, Liberia. Yeah, huh, there you go. So we'll need a roundel when we could make one for Haiti. I guess we're missing that somehow. But I have to roll for, so we'll copy the Peruvian one for now. Oh, we can't even. Okay. I'll just make a circle for Haiti. So Haiti right now will be this white circle here. Because it starts neutral, I do believe. Yeah, neutral. I don't think there's any others missing, but I never even noticed that in our past game. So I'll have to make a roundel for Haiti. But Germany gets an influence role in the Dominican Republic and Haiti. So we'll have this red one here be for the Dominican Republic. And this blue dice will be for Haiti, so both at a 3 or less. And double hits. Wow. Okay then. That's very good. So, so the Dominican Republic moves to stage 1 for the Germans, and I'll draw my little circle again. So Haiti as well is stage 1. And I'll actually, that's way too big. We'll add this, if I can position it correctly. Yeah, we'll add this text for now just so we know that that's Haiti right here. I'll actually go ahead and just circle that and add this little arrow just to show it's heading up the German track. That's the best we can do for now. But that's pretty good for Germany, actually. I was not expecting to hit either of those. That's quite interesting. Those are here, Haiti, yeah. Yeah, they're just strict neutrals. Mountain terrain, looks like. Interesting. Anyway, so that's the random events resolved. So now we can get to the German turn. So we'll start with our 4 IPP that we have to spend. We will let's see. think we will try to bring Romania down for 1 IPP. And then with the other 3, we'll lend lease an infantry to the Ottomans. Yeah, we'll do that. So first, we'll go for the diplomacy. So we'll do this one, blue one, so for Romania, so at a 2 or less, trying to bring them down. 11, that's a miss. Tech, we have the 2 major factories. We'll try to go for hurricane bombardment and improve logistics. So 7, that's a success. And hurricane bombardment. And a 10, that's a success. Nice. So Germany's stage 1 hurricane bombardment and stage 1 improved logistics. Otherwise, yeah, we're not gonna have any non-combat attacks. Let's see, for our allies, or allies decide that we're controlling in the Mexican Civil War. Let's try to attack into Oaxaca. Let's take 2 militia and a cavalry. So our 2 militia will be attacking at 1. Our cavalry, the red one, will be at a 3. Because there's no mountain terrain or anything like that. So nothing. He has a militia defending at a 2 and an infantry defending at a 4, which will be the black dice. Okay, so 1 hit. We'll lose a militia. We'll press the battle one more time. So the black dice will be for my militia at 1. Red will be for the cavalry at a 3. Nothing. And the black dice will be for his infantry, and red will be for the militia. Okay, so his militia missed, his infantry missed. Yeah, let's try it one more time. See what happens. So red cavalry and black will be for my militia. Nothing. Red will be for his militia and black for his infantry unit. And 2 misses. That's 3 rounds, so we retreat back into Veracruz. And that will be it. So we'll roll our recruitment. So we have 1, 2, 3 territories. That's 7, that's a miss. So that's it for that. Yeah, Germany doesn't control any factions. Okay, otherwise that's it for the Germans. So we're gonna collect 4 IPP for the next turn. And then the Ottoman infantry, that we will lend lease to the Ottomans. So we'll move from Western Germany, go through the English Channel, down through the Strait of Gibraltar, through here, I believe, through here, which we can go through because we're not at war with the Greeks, and they don't have enough units to blockade any of the Ottomans' ports, and then the Ottomans will receive it at this major port in Constantinople, so in M7. Otherwise, that is it for the Germans, and we will hand things off to the British.